Copywriting, the most important skill you will ever learn, period. All right, this will make you rich. All right, let's start with a couple things. Copywriting requires writing. Big shocker there. I want you to write yourself, and this is how you got to get down and dirty. And even if you don't want to write, even if you don't think your business needs a sales letter, you need to write this dynamic sales letter for your business, even if nobody sees it, okay? Because this gives you clarity on your product, on your offer, on your business, so that you know what the fuck you're talking about. I know $1 million businesses that don't even know why their customers buy, right? And then they eventually fail because of this. And you need that solidation of taking all the big ideas of all your business and all the things that are going on and compressing them down into a really clear sales letter. And that's what we're going to be getting into, okay? Another thing about copywriting is the faster you get to market, the more money you make, okay? So don't overthink everything, right? This is just a way to gain clarity on your thoughts. And then I think it's Steve Jobs. He says, real artists ship. Do not get in the way of yourself by trying to be a perfectionist, because the faster you actually get to market, the faster you'll start making money, all right? So you just want to learn these systems, be able to crush through it, and have a beautiful sales letter. And then once you're actually making money, you can tweak it again and keep working on it. But just something to think about. Make money by making more offers and in the written word. The most money I've made can all be linked back to some really good sales letters. And the way that you do that is you just write more sales letters and you make more offers, and you do it all with the written word so that you know what you're doing. All right. So that was just a couple pointers. All right. The greatest way ever to get better at copywriting is to write copy. Okay. This is the challenge that I want you to do at the end of this. Is I want you to write 30 sales letters, all right, or write a sales letter every day for 30 days. All right. So you're gonna watch these programs, and then at the end of it, you're gonna write and make offers for 30 days. And I want you to post them on social media too. I want you to write offers for duct tape, for crap in your house if you don't have products, or find affiliate products that you can write offers for. And just get really good at writing sales letters, and you're going to be able to go and do anything you want in your life. Think about it. You can just, if you become really good at copywriting, you can be sitting on your ass on the couch, just typing on your phone little ideas, or hanging out down by the beach or down by the pool, and you're just be typing out copy. And this copy can make you millions of dollars every single time that you have a great new idea that you really want to jump into. This is how we get there. This is the beginning. And if you really want to master this skill, write a sales letter every day for 30 days. All right, now let's get into it. Copy is secondary to a good offer. So the first thing to think of when we're writing copy is what the offer will be. So these are just some basic ways that we are going to be talking about, making offers, because it all starts with the offer. If you have a really shitty offer, it's pretty hard to write really good copy to sell it. So, but if you have a really great offer, you don't need really great copy. Okay, so like the example that I was told is, it's like, let's say that somebody was able to have a night with Angelina Jolie, right? And you know exactly what that means in the most dirtiest way. And let's say that some gentlemen were just getting out of prison. They'd been in prison for a really long time, right? And the offer was, hey, would you like a night with Angelina Jolie? Like, you wouldn't need very good copy, right? You wouldn't need very good copy. You could basically say, hey, fuckers, you want a night with Angelina Jolie, you pieces of shit? And they'd probably say, yeah. That's an easy sell, right? So if you have a really good offer, you don't need crazy copywriting, right? But if you have a really good offer and you have really good copywriting, this is where magic can happen, all right? But you have to start with the offer. And this is an exercise that you're going to have to do with whatever your offer is, whatever your product is, and you got to do it, all right? So we have the first offer. It's give me X and I'll give you Y. Very straightforward. Give me $10, I'll give you this bottle of sriracha. Like very, very, very basic. And it's good to have basic. So you're going to write down the basic direct one, right? Next, we have direct plus premium. Give me X and I'll give you Y and Z. And that's not all, Bob. You'll be receiving a brand new toaster. Whatever. Like, you buy X and we'll give you this and this. Those are like the bonuses. That's the direct and a premium. So you get this and you get that. All right. Next one is the risk reversal. Give me X and I'll give you Y. And if you don't like it, I'll give you your money back. Very, very common. Everybody does that. All right. Risk reversal premium. Give me X and I'll give you Y and Z. And if you don't like it, I'll give you your money back and you can keep Z anyways. And that's a pretty good one. It's like, if you buy this course, I'll give you, 2 or 4 free ebooks along with it. And if you don't like the course, I'll give you your money back and you can keep the ebooks anyways. Like very, very basic. We're just adding it. We're sweetening the offer, if you will. Okay, so super premium. Give me X and I'll give you Y plus Z. If you don't like it, I'll give you your money back, but you can still keep Y and Z. So that's just more bonuses that you can keep anyways, if they don't like it. Delayed billing. This book costs X dollars, but I don't want you to pay for it now. Instead, I'd rather you try it for 30 days, and then after 30 days, if you decide that you would like to keep it, do nothing, and I will simply bill you for X dollars. So it's basically saying I'll give you this book right now. You pay me in 30 days. If for any reason you don't like it, I'll give you your money back and you can keep the book too, or give me the book back, something like that. But you have 30 days, so you don't have to pay now. It's the instant gratification, but you don't have to any pain involved. Very interesting. All right, and then I think Tony Robbins did that one a lot, and a lot of these funnel hacker people will get you to do that too. Okay, so delayed billing with irresistible risk reversal. This book is normally X dollars, but please don't buy it today. Instead, read it for 30 days, and if at the end of 30 days you decide you want to keep it, do nothing, and I will bill you for X dollars. But if you don't like the book for any reason or no reason at all, simply let me know, and I will never bill you, and you can keep the entire book anyways. So the difference was the other one, you got to send me back the book. This book, you can keep it for free, and I'll give you your money back. And this is a big one. And then the mother of all offers. This book is normally X dollars, but I don't want you to pay for it today. Instead, why don't you read it for 30 days, and if you don't like it, then simply let me know, and you'll never be billed, and you can keep the book for free anyway. But I figured since I was going to send you the book, and since you're so kind as to review it for me, I'd also like to show you my gratitude by including 5 free bonus gifts that are yours, free to keep, regardless of whether or not you keep the book. So in short, pay no money today, and I'm going to send you the book and these 5 bonuses. If you like the book, simply do nothing, and I'll bill you the one-time payment of X dollars. And if you don't like a book, let me know, and I'll never charge you at all, but you can keep the book and the 5 gifts completely free in compliments. And with my compliments. Basically, that's the mother of all. That's the all of them combined. So let's see if I can go back. Okay, so these were just examples of how we can structure different offers, right? So we started off with the real basic, give me X and I'll give you Y. That's pretty much what happens with all physical products and so on and so forth. And then we can do X, Y, blah, 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 blah. All right, and then we can basically get all maxed out and give people the craziest offer of ever. So the exercise that I want you to do next is basically, take a picture of this or write these down, or I'll leave them in the show notes down below somehow. But you need to take your offer through all these scenarios. Okay, and if for some reason you can't send it to them for free for 30 days or whatever in your mind, just play along. This is just an experiment. We're just trying to get it all out there, right? And you want to write as many of these as you can, because this is the offer, the whole thing that really revolves your copy around. So this is where we start, and it's very, very powerful. So you got direct all the way down to the mother of all offers. And just because it's called the mother of all offers doesn't mean it's better. You'll have to experiment, and you'll have to test to really find out what's going to work best in your market. All right, so the exercise is write an offer for all of those. Every single one. Try and use your mind, try and use your skills to literally write out your offer in all of those sort of circumstances and see how it feels, see what it looks like. Maybe even go test it out, see what happens, okay? Next step is to vomit, I say, out all the facts about your product. Remember, this is just how we get started with copywriting, all right? So first we need to, crystallize what the offer is going to be in our minds. Next, we just need to list out the facts, okay? We're not getting creative. We're just saying the facts, all right? Then we're going to turn all the facts into benefits. So I gave away the secret there. But you can literally, open up get a piece of paper, write like 3 lines down or 4 lines, whatever it is, or get a Excel spreadsheet, and you're just going to list out all the facts, okay? I just did one here because I'm lazy, but you want to list out every single fact that you have about it. So the book is 68 pages. The book was written by me. The book has a beautiful cover. Whatever the facts are. And the more boring the facts are, the better, all right? So then we're going to take all of the facts and we're going to turn these into benefits, okay? And we're like building a masterpiece here, okay? It's like a big puzzle. We're just building the pieces right now. And then once we get done building all the pieces, then we're going to start piling them together and making it into a beautiful piece of copy. All right, so the book, 68 pages, whatever your product, just list out all the facts. The more boring the fact is, the better, but it has to be a fact about the product. All right, and then once you're done with that exercise of just writing all the facts, then you got to get a little creative and we start figuring out how we can make it into a benefit. Benefit number 1, it doesn't take too long to read. You can read it in an afternoon. So instead of, it's not filled with any fluff or filler. It only gives you the essential things that you need to know to understand too, so you don't have to worry about remembering or sorting through information that ultimately doesn't help you. This leads you to learning everything quicker, easier, faster, and less overwhelmed. So we go deeper into why this is actually a benefit, right? So you start off by just listing out all the facts, right? And then you're going to make a list of all the flaws. It's going to be, it's hard work. You might not succeed. This isn't for everybody, and you just want to list out all the flaws. And a lot of times it's better just to be completely upfront and tell people these flaws and then tweak them into a benefit later on, or tweak them into a benefit later on down the road. All right, so example, Rolls Royces are big and heavy. All right, the robust frame, this is the next step. So the first one, we list out all the facts. All right, and now we're going to list out all the flaws. Okay, and these are going to be separate lists. But first, we're going to list out all the flaws. Rolls Royces are, because it's like when you're doing sales, a lot of people think that you're like tricking people. You're not tricking people. You're just convincing people that they think it's a good idea, basically. So if you can call out all the flaws ahead of time, they're going to be a lot more comfortable conversating with you and talking about you and working with you. So you just want to get it out there, and you can figure out how to overcome them in a way. Okay, so Rolls Royces are big and heavy. The robust frame and size will make onlookers know you're coming down the street, right? So it's a big-ass car. They're going to know you're coming because it's a big-ass car. The size and the big frame will keep you looking good and keep your loved ones safe inside because, the bigger and the heavier cars are going to probably crush all the little Priuses or whatever and stuff like that. So this is just the first exercise that I want you to go into. So let's go back to the beginning real quick. First thing I want you to do is I want you to think about, you should have a good idea of what your offer is now, right? We have an idea what our offer is. I want you to maybe write just that offer, a sales letter for that offer, for 30 days, or write sales letters around that offer. Next thing I want you to do is think about, or actually I don't want you to think about, I want you to seriously take your offer and plug it into this, okay? Plug it into all these different methods of selling it, all the way from direct, just the direct, give me X and I'll give you Y, all the way to the mother of all offers. All right, this is just a brainstorming exercise to get your juices flowing and get that offer as sexy as you possibly can. Next, we're going to basically vomit out all the facts about our product. You don't have to get creative in the facts part. You just need to write down the facts. It's an online course. There's tons of modules where I don't show my face. I've studied for 100,000 hours to make this course. Like these are all facts though about it. And then we're going to turn those facts into benefits. Again, we're just making the pieces. And then when we actually have time and we're going to write the copy, we already have all this great information that we can just plug in, and it's going to make it even more spectacular. All right. Then we're going to write down all the flaws. And we just have to be honest with the facts and flaws. These are things that we cannot get around. These are things that They just are, okay? But we need to know them. And then we're going to turn the facts into benefits, and we're going to turn the flaws into things that we can overcome. And they don't necessarily have to be a benefit for the flaws. You just have to basically figure out a reason that it doesn't matter, or a reason that it's going to be okay even though this is a fact, okay? So that is today's lesson on copywriting. I really hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to check out the next one. But do this exercise first. This is very powerful, and it's going to get you where you want to go. All right, talk to you later. Bye.